could only imagine what life would have been like if I was able to go back and see what my great grandfathers and grandmothers, how they talked, how they walked, the demeanor, how they carried themselves. It's like right now it's just kind of like hearsay, but I would have loved to be able to see that. So fellas and ladies, capture that information. And yes, it's good for end of life, but it's also good for now to empower you on your family lineage.
Now, that's what my family is doing right now. We have a website on Facebook, and we are talking, and we're trying to teach my second and third cousins. They're asking information about their great and great grandparents, and we are able to remember some of those things. In fact, just this week, we've talked about recipes, and the question was, what is a food that your grandmother or grandparents or a great grandparent did or cooked that still sticks in your mind? What was a saying that your grandmother or great grandmother did that still sticks in your mind? And I'm so glad that we started that. Not only that, but we also have a family tree that my cousin in Michigan keeps up. And I've just added to it because I've got a new granddaughter born last year. And so we're adding things all the time to where our grandchildren and our great-grandchildren can go back and see and follow down the family tree from my great-great-grandmother to the present time, where they won't have to wonder. And that's what we do every time we have a family reunion. We have those papers sitting on the table where everybody can go by, look at that, read, and know. We wonder, we think we're coming up with brand new names for our children. Some of these names were done generations ago. We're thinking we're coming up with new sayings. I remember dances and things like that we were doing that I thought was brand new. And my parents say, oh, that's nothing but the mashed potatoes, or that's nothing but the Watusi. We thought we were doing something new. and that was fun to me to hear my dad and my mom say that is nothing new. We've already done that, or we've already said that. And I remember now there's a commercial that comes on that says, you're cooking with gas. That's something my grandmother said all the time. When we were doing something good, she said, girl, you cooking with gas. And now that's coming back. But that's a saying that we had. We used to always talk about the rolls that my grandmother cooked. My aunt picked up. But there's a lot of recipes, and that's what I want to also encourage your people to know. Get these recipes that your grandmothers, your great-grandmothers, your mother have, and have them to write those down so that you can go back and fix some of those things. Because we let our grandmother get away from us without doing the rolls, without doing what we called custard. It was something that we used to cook on the stove, and we ate that along with pound cake. Nobody knows how to fix the custard now because we let our great aunt get away with that recipe. Now, my mother had that recipe, but of course I lost it. I don't know where it is. And now that's something that was a favorite for us that's gone forever. But now we do know how to do the rolls and the biscuits. We do know how to do the macaroni and cheese and the greens and the things like that. But there's some other things that we let get away from us. So I impress upon everybody is to sit down and talk to grandma while you have a chance. Write down some things. Have her to write down some things. Some sayings, some other knowledge. Don't let them get away from you without sharing some of those things so that you can share them with your children.